Welcome to the show, Deeply Disgusted. And we're still in part 2 of day 8. And wow, this case is amazing. This case is a very amazing case. But I think that this girl, she may get off. Her aesthetics is just, yeah. If it's three men on the jury, this girl is off.
2025, did you tell them half the witnesses are dead, you're listening to Jacksonville, and they don't solve shit, I'm just lost because this is all pointless?
Said what?
Did you say to him?
She said this is all pointless on a jail phone. Yo, this can never, ever be a man. Ever.
Half of their witnesses are dead, you're listening to Jacksonville, and they don't solve shit, I'm just lost because this is all pointless.
Yes, I told him, and that's my opinion. I don't understand why I'm here. It's really about them.
So you're still talking about what you're charged with him?
Yeah, he's aware, so I can say that.
And he tries to tell you what you should do in your case, right? And he tries to tell you what is the plan about the Airbnb. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yeah, and I don't control him, so he talks about what he wants to talk about.
Don't you...
You can't talk to another... Why is that not a charge? You see what good looks get you? Do y'all see what good looks get you? This girl is imagine you commit murder with your homeboy and you admitting on trial that y'all two was talking the whole time in jail. That's your co-defendant. Y'all talking the whole time in jail. Just think about what they would do to you. Think about it. And nobody says anything when this girl says it on the stand.
Say in response to him telling you all that, you don't got to say all that. Don't walk me through those stops. You said that, right?
Yeah, I stop him when he talks about the case because I already kind of know that. So he tries to let me know, and I already know.
It's not because you've already discussed what you two are going to say that you're on some kind of vacation to Tampa.
No, we haven't.
That's not what you're referring
talked
to?
about that, no. He's talking about the girl in the Airbnb.
On July 5th, 2025, you didn't tell his mother that you made the defense attorney's investigator so mad because you told him you're not going to leave until you want to and that they can't tell you who you can talk to, specifically referring to him. Isn't that true?
I was referring to other people too, but him too.
Because you are not going to give him up. Isn't that true?
Like I said, I'm doing what I think I should do to keep him happy.
And that is calling him hundreds of times, multiple times a day.
Yes, you don't see the messages when he asks us. He says, can you call? I need you to call. Are you okay? How are you? How's the baby?
So at some point, when I say you guys are off and on, there are times where he doesn't want to talk to you. Isn't that true, ma'am?
At times.
And there are times that he blocks you, right?
Yes.
And right before, let's talk about June 17th of 2024, right? This is
Yes.
within a couple of weeks of this happening, right?
I think a couple of days. Yeah.
June 17th, 2024, he blocked you. So you got to resort to a text now chat, right? That's not a normal means of texting on an iPhone, right? This is a special app.
Yeah, that's the app, but pertaining to him, I always text on text now when he blocks me.
So he's blocked you before, right?
Yes, whenever he's mad, he blocks me.
So broken up with you, right?
Not broken up, he just goes off for a day or two.
And so can you read to the jury what it is you texted this person that you're afraid of?
He's aware, so I can say that.
And he tries to tell you what you should do in your case, right? And he tries to tell you what is the plan about. So at some point, when I say you guys are off and on, there are times where he doesn't want to talk to you. Isn't that true, ma'am?
At times.
And there are times that he blocks you, right?
Yes.
And right before...
He blocking her. He's blocking her. Let me tell you, fellas, if a dude that just got out of high school got better game than you got some things to work on, brother.
Let's talk about June 17th of 2024. Right? This is within a couple of weeks of this happening, right?
I think a couple of days. Yeah.
June 17th, 2024. He blocked you. So you got to resort to a text now chat, right? That's not a normal means of texting on an iPhone, right? This is a special app.
Yeah, that's the app, but pertaining to him, I always text on text now when he blocks me.
So he's blocked you before, right?
Yes, whenever he's mad, he blocks me.
So sometimes he's ended communication.
Whenever he's mad, he blocks her. That's why I tell y'all fellas, man, you can't be nice to your woman all the time, man. You gotta give her a little bit of two sides of you. You gotta give her the shut up side, and you gotta give her the be quiet side. Sometimes you gotta tell her shut up, and sometimes you gotta diss her. You know what I mean? That's how you keep your woman. I'm telling you the truth. You see, your woman will sit beside you and say, "Oh, nah, he lying. He lying," because they're gonna play with your psyche. That's the whole point of a woman. You don't know that. They here to manipulate us, fellas.
Communication and broken up with you, right?
Not broken up. He just goes off for a day or two.
And so can you read to the jury what it is you texted this?
He goes off for a day or two. I'm telling you, man, that young boy, he lived a good... I hope he really did live a good life from high school to 23. Because, he's going to be reigning men for many years in prison.
Person that you're afraid of.
I said, bitch, you a sicko. Why you blocking me over a call I didn't even initiate? Trying to act like you mad, and I make people comfortable.
You need to speak. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. The court reporter's got to take down what you're
My
saying.
bad.
So you got to speak real slow, okay?
I said, bitch, you a sicko. Why you blocking me over a call I didn't even initiate? Trying to act like you mad, and I make people comfortable. I didn't do shit to make nobody feel comfortable. It was out the fucking blue. Why the fuck are you acting like it's my problem? You just wanted to have a reason to talk. I messed up when I was typing. To talk to ugly bitches you talk to. Everybody you come across and you touch, you fuck them up. You're not even mentally there and stable in the head for no relationship. Even when I didn't do shit to your ass or start a conversation, you still fucking mad. The fuck. And then I said, and you acting like I'm not pregnant. You gonna talk to me one day, so I don't give a fuck about your attitude. And I said, bye, bitch.
So this reconciliation that you're talking about, this is what he is trying to stop communication with you, right?
Most of y'all get 2 sentences from your girl every day. This dude probably gets a 5-page book of texts from his girl every day in one text. In one text. That's when you know you got a woman. He got himself a woman.
This is one of the things he do. So when you say stop communication, he just disappears for a day. He doesn't even really mean it. He's going to pop up the next day and be like, what you doing?
So you weren't trying to make this jury think when you first testified that there was domestic violence in your relationship and this reconciliation was you trying to get back with him and him trying to reconcile with you because of something he did, right?
Wait, can you repeat it?
Yes, I can. You're not trying to make this jury believe that he was the one trying to reconcile with you after he hit you or something, are you?
I don't know what you mean by that pertaining to the message. I'm just cursing him out.
No, I said when you guys get back together, I thought you told the defense attorney on your direct that this was some kind of reconciliation trip. You guys just trying to get back together, right?
It was. After I sent that, he did eventually end up texting me, not on there, but he texted my phone and we're back cool. We always do that.
And why is his little brother coming on this reconciliation trip with you?
I mean, I don't know that. That's something you have to ask him. I didn't know he was even going.
But you know why you were going, right?
Yes, he invited me and I thought it was going to be us two.
And it wasn't, right?
Yeah.
And you get to an Airbnb and you're only there for a day.
Yes.
And
So you go to an Airbnb for one day, for a trip for one day for a few hours, and you think it's just you and your boyfriend, and another person comes along and you don't ask. You're so pretty and you do what you want and you say what you want, but you don't ask.
and you go nowhere except for 3 clubs. Is that correct?
Yeah, in McDonald's.
And
3 clubs and a McDonald's, and the clubs that she went to, she walked around the parking lot. She walked around the parking lot with a COVID mask, and her boyfriend had a COVID mask with a hoodie on. What do y'all think that is? Let me see how hood smart y'all are. What do y'all think that is?
again, not with him and Damian Murphy, right?
Yes.
So what exactly was planned for this trip where you two were going to get back together after fighting?
It wasn't necessarily get back together. It was just to spend time. I didn't have a plan of we get down here, go here, go here. If we go out, we go out. If we don't, I would be fine with that too.
So now it's not a reconciliation trip.
No, we are getting back cool, but I'm saying it wasn't a big deal to go out nowhere. That was his decision.
You kind of just testified that he didn't spend any alone time with you that entire night, right?
He was up there, but eventually he would go his own way.
Okay. You said that he didn't go with you anywhere, and you did not go with him to when they first checked out teasers around 10. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was still in the bed at that time.
And you lied to law enforcement in that interview when you said it was just the two of you, right?
The two of us went, because I mentioned Sean too.
You did, but that wasn't until later on in the conversation. When they first asked you about the Airbnb and the door, you specifically said, it's just me and him. Do you remember hearing that?
Yes, I did say that, because I meant like when we first came in, it was just me and him.
So again, there was no planned story that if the two of you got caught, that it was just going to be you and him on a romantic getaway.
We never talked about caught. There's nothing to get caught about, because I didn't do anything.
So again, no conversation ahead of time if you were to get caught about what your story would be.
He never told me nothing about getting caught.
So she's at an Airbnb. Police ask her who was she in there with. She said her boyfriend, and the light-skinned guy, Sean Gaffright. She never mentioned the 2 other Murphys. She never mentioned the 2 other Murphys. The manipulation is real. It's real.
He got interrogated. He came back and told me that's what happened. And he said, you don't have to worry about that because we didn't do anything.
When did you have the conversation with him about his interrogation?
When it was the first time they searched his house.
Okay. Before you were interrogated by law enforcement?
Yes, ma'am.
So there was some discussion about what it is that law enforcement was going to be questioning you about in that interview, right?
That's why she was so calm in that, because he told her everything they discussed with him in his interrogation. Because if y'all remember when they got locked up, you know that famous scene when they was in the rain and you know it was like real dramatic. It was like a little movie, and her boyfriend came out the house and they got arrested, and he was already interrogated before that, and told her.
He didn't mention the guy. He just said our trip out of town.
Okay. Such a coincidence, right? He mentions the trip out of town. You still aren't suspicious. You have still no idea a murder happened. But after he's arrested for not a homicide, just for what?
He was resisting arrest.
You guys are talking about the trip to Tampa.
I mean, not in detail. He just said the trip.
But he wasn't arrested in Tampa, was he? He was arrested in Jacksonville by Duval County Sheriff's officers. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yes, but I'm saying after they arrested him, he let me know what it was for.
For leaving the scene, right?
No.
So what? Oh, for resisting arrest. Nothing that had to do in the charges of Tampa, right?
No, they left a search warrant and it said the conspiracy thing on there and something else.
Jacksonville, Duval County left the conspiracy and murder charge up there for
I don't know if it was Jacksonville, but it was on one of the papers.
And so that's what led to a conversation of you all being down in Tampa. Is that correct?
Yeah, he just said it was about the trip to Tampa.
So when you testified to this jury that you had no idea why Tampa officers were pulling you in for that interview, you were lying up there on the stand?
That's not what I said. I mean, he didn't go in full detail about what they were coming to about Tampa. He just said the trip in Tampa.
You said you had no idea why these officers were pulling you into that interview room. Isn't that what you just testified
because when
to?
they came to my house, they were coming for resisting arrest, so I didn't know why Tampa was coming to talk to me.
But that's not what you just said, because you said after the resist charge, before your interview, you and your boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, were talking about what happened in Tampa.
That was way before. I mean, like when he got arrested.
So let's talk about some more lies that you told law enforcement. You said that you could not remember how it was you got through the back door of the Airbnb, right? You have any memory issues?
No, I'm not slow.
Overruled, go ahead. I'm sorry, what was the answer?
I said no, I mean, I'm not slow. What do you mean, memory issues?
Well, they're talking to you within a couple of months of you coming to Tampa, right?
Yes.
You don't come to Tampa every day, right?
No.
And you were with your boyfriend at this Airbnb, correct?
Yes.
And you saw those videos of you at this front door. Can you take a look at the photo behind you?
And for the record, what are you showing her?
I'm showing her State's Exhibit 60.
Yo, the judge don't play it. She like, for the record, what are you showing her? She don't play no games. And this girl right here, man, I mean, the calmness she has, she's like, wow. She's so calm. She has like nerves of steel. I see why the dude chances with her. I see why. He probably feels so calm with her.
You recognize this Airbnb?
Yes.
And you saw the other video, State 61, where you are on the Ring camera, right?
Yes.
You're only on that Ring camera entering this front door 2 times, right?
Yeah, I think it was 2 times.
On June 22nd of 2023.
Yes.
And then you are not on that front door Ring camera at all, correct?
No.
And they don't just ask you about the front door. They ask you, you leave. You leave 2 times and come back, right?
Yes, I did.
You left and you went to the McDonald's with Davy and Murphy and your boyfriend Isaiah Chance, right?
Yes.
And you didn't go out this front door and you didn't come back this front door, right?
Right.
Can you take a look at the video, ma'am? we're going to show you how it is you get to the back door of this Airbnb. This is the back door, right? This is how you would have to get in when you're going to the back door, right? You got to walk through this grass pathway. And then open this door, this gate, right? And then...
Wow. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's going to an Airbnb and not go through the front door, and you're not trying to commit some type of crime. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who's doing that? What normal person is doing? Like, yo, babe, let's go all the way through the back. We have to walk all the way through here, through dirt, through grass, and hop a fence to get in here. I think that's better than just going through the front door.
It takes you to the sliding glass doors, right?
Yes, ma'am.
They didn't just ask you about...
She's very good on the stand, though. Yes, ma'am. She's polite, and she never loses her temper at all.
About the front door, they asked you what door you got in when you came back from the McDonald's, right?
Yes, they did.
And you didn't tell them, if you have nothing to hide, and we're just talking about an Airbnb, you didn't just say, I went through the back door, right?
Yeah, I didn't say that.
You lied, right?
I don't think I answered it.
You said, I don't remember.
Yeah, and I probably was aggravated at the time, so.
But it's a lie, nonetheless, right?
Yeah.
Because certainly you're not going to make the jury believe that you going through some dark pathway in the middle of the night to leave and then get back is something that you're not going to remember, right?
I mean, not necessarily. It wasn't a big thing to remember that day.
Even though you're being questioned on a first-degree murder charge, you can't even tell them that you just left the back door to go to McDonald's?
Yeah, but I'm saying I didn't really remember that, so, and I was aggravated, so.
It's a lie. You lied to law enforcement knowing they're investigating a first-degree homicide.
Yeah, but.
Come on. You lie about something so simple as that? Something so simple as, yo, what door did you go through when you came back home? Did you go through the front door? Did you go through the back door? Did you go? You're lying about that? Looks like a guilty person to me.
He was just asking me about a back door, so I didn't see any relevance.
So it's okay to lie to law enforcement if you don't think it's relevant, right?
No.
You have no clue what they're planning, right?
No.
You see the two spots here?
Yes.
They're open, right?
Yes, they are.
Where's the Impala?
It's parked on the side.
Where on the side?
In one of the other parking spots they had on the side.
Close to where that back door is, that side parking lot where the back door is?
I don't remember if it was close. I think it was like in the middle.
They had some bags, right? You have a bag right there.
Yeah, my bad.
So when all of those bags and stuff are unloaded, except for yours, they have to go through that back pathway to load all of those heavy guns, right?
I mean, I can't answer that. I didn't see them carried in there.
And you didn't see Davy and Murphy in there either, did you?
Not when I first got there, no.
But eventually you did see him, right?
Yes, later on.
States Exhibit 38A. So again, you saw him at the Airbnb.
Yes.
He's staying at the Airbnb.
I mean, if you consider that staying.
You lied to law enforcement about there being any other individual at that Airbnb other than you, Isaiah Chance, and his little brother, right?
Yeah, I didn't answer anything about the other people.
So that's a lie, right, ma'am? You lied to them about Davian Murphy, a member of 1200 or an associate of 1200, being at that Airbnb.
Yeah, I didn't want to answer anything about them, so I didn't answer.
Also, not relevant, right?
I mean, I wouldn't know, so.
36A. You don't know who this is, right?
At the time I didn't, but I do now.
You rode in a car with him for 3.5 hours, right?
Yes, I also went to sleep. I didn't really look at him like that.
You have been to his house for a barbecue. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yes.
Yo, the lies are crazy. I'm telling you. Y'all thought I was playing, huh? Y'all thought I was playing when I said I never seen a case with so much lies from a defendant until the Alicia Andrews case. Wow. This case is amazing to me. It's amazing because everything I say about the difference between the man and the woman and, you know, how we're so not equal, it's all being proven right here watching this case. And we're going to get up on the next one. We going to get up on the next one. We going to do this. And like and subscribe. Y'all like and y'all subscribe and put some of those comments, man. You know I read all the comments. So check me out. Thank you for watching. Deeply disgusted.